Welcome to the training video on how to import your Little Ticket to Wealth leads. Each month, Little Ticket to Wealth sends you an email saying you have a new file uploaded. So how do you get those leads loaded into MyProvenWay? A couple things we want to cover here first. Basically, we don't know when you get your new leads from Little Ticket to Wealth. The only way that we'll know that is for you to forward that email to us. You can send that email to nate@myprovenway.com. nate@myprovenway.com. That lets me know that I need to go get your newest leads from Little Ticket to Wealth, scrub them, format them, and send them back to your Nexus email client for easy import. So just please remember that whenever you get the email from Little Ticket to Wealth letting you know you have new leads to load, you just simply forward that to me. I then go ahead and scrub those leads and send them back to your software for a 2-button easy import. The second thing I want to cover here real quick about Little Ticket to Wealth leads is what leads we load into our system and what leads work with our system. Now, Little Ticket to Wealth provides 200,000 leads. They also provide each month 20K bonus leads. Now, some of you might be at the 400K, but the numbers are pretty much the same. They give you a little extra buyer leads, but that's about it. So I'm just going to work with the 200,000 lead. Now, with our system being at $49.95 per month, we allow you to send out 100,000 emails a month, not leads loaded, but emails going out of the system. What I've done is I've tested the 200,000 leads that you get with Little Ticket to Wealth, and the results are poor with our system. What I mean by that is I loaded 100,000 leads. We sent one message to those 100,000 leads, and after 3 to 4 weeks, we noticed we had 0 results, no click-throughs. And I've done this for 5 to 6 to 7 months. So those 200,000 leads do not work in our system. But what we do is we load the good leads, the 20K bonus leads, which you roughly get, and we sent a series of 10 messages to each one of these leads over 30 days. The results with sending 10 messages to the 20K bonus and buyer leads was we were averaging 3 to 5 click-throughs a day, 5 days a week. So those are the leads we load in this system. We don't want to load in any of those 20K leads. They just don't work with our system. A lot of people will say, well, that stinks. What do I do with those 200,000 leads? It's not worth it. Actually, folks, it's totally worth it. Whatever you do with those 200,000 leads is totally up to you. But those 20K bonus and buyer leads that you get, you can't find a better deal. You won't be able to buy those leads for $20 anywhere. So it's still a great deal. Those are the leads we load in this system, those 20K bonus and buyer leads from Little Ticket to Wealth. All right, so now that we covered that, let's just pretend you got that email from Little Ticket to Wealth saying you have a new lead file uploaded. You want to forward that to me, nate@myprovenway.com. If you do that during the day, Monday through Friday, there's going to be about a 1-hour turnaround time on that. Okay, so let's say you sent that an hour ago. What you want to do is you want to go to your toolbar. Now, the software is always running. If it's not running, just reboot your PC and it will be. If you go down to the lower right of your screen, you'll see this blue and green circle icon. You left click on it, brings up the window. If you have new leads, you may be notified here that you have new leads to import right here, and it just lets you know, all right, so you have new leads. To import them, open up your Nexus email client and click the receive email button. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the green and blue arrow icon. This is our Nexus email client. This is like a regular email client, folks. You can go into this thing like 1,000 times a day and click receive email. So I went into my Nexus email client and I'm going to click receive email. Now you'll see that this little process window pops up here. This is an important process. It's processing removes, and it's processing bounces, and it's adding click-throughs into FIDO. Sometimes this can take up to an hour or even more. It might even say not responding here. That's okay. It's just working really hard and really fast to process your email for you. So once this process is done, if you have a new lead file to import from us, this window is going to pop up here. This window I'm dragging around right here. All right, so real quick, once again, Nexus email client, blue and green arrow icon. Once it opens, I'm going to click receive email. This is something I can do 1,000 times a day. You can see I'm actually doing a mailing down here. I sent out 2,058 emails. It doesn't interrupt that process because this is receiving email. We're actually processing the email coming in. Okay, and if you have a new lead file from us, this window is going to pop up. Congratulations, your lead file is ready to go. Okay, it's going to look something like this. It's going to say scrub and then have some numbers here in your name, and it'll probably say short dash buyer and then a number. This is the lead file that I went into your Little Ticket to Wealth lead back office. I grabbed the bonus leads, which is called short, and I grabbed the buyer leads. I then scrubbed them against our large complainer and spam trap database, and then I also formatted the leads, and then I sent them back to your Nexus email client, and this is what popped up. So select the file, click this button right here with the green arrow, and it's going to ask you what campaign do you want to import the leads into. Now you're going to have probably 3 to 4 campaigns in here. Okay, I've written a lot. You're going to want to select MPW BizOps series with coding, especially if you're new. Okay, for the first week, if you're new, we want you to use the MPW BizOps series with coding. This is a series that contains 10 messages, and they're all generic, which means they just talk about making money from home. They're designed to get the person to read it, be interested, and click on the link and go to your landing page. You can change the landing page that these leads go to at any time just by simply contacting me, Nate at MyProvenWay.com, giving me the link that you want them to send to. So, import them into the MPW BizOps series with coding. Now this is something you can change in the future. You can modify those messages, but for the first week we really want you just to leave it alone. Use the series as it is. Get accustomed to the system. We do have live training webinars Monday through Friday, 5 days a week. If you go to your toolbar over here, you'll see that today's was at 2 o'clock. These times are listed in Central. Tomorrow's is at 5. If I click on that, I can click on this link, myprovenway.com/training, to access the website, to access the live training webinar and the call. Okay, and one thing to note when you are going to our live training webinars, it's important that you dial the phone number first because you want to hear the webinar. We also want people to be able to ask questions. So there's a phone number on this website that you need to dial. And once this page comes up, I'll show you that here in a second. Google's kind of being a pain. Alright. Google's trying to protect me, but it's my own website. So you'll see this is our webinar site. Here's the number you need to call right here in red, and then the link so you can also see it. The phone number allows you to hear and to also ask questions. Please feel free to come. Let's just say you have been using the software and you want to edit this series. Come to the training webinar, ask how to do that, and we can show you. We also will have training videos. So I'm going to select MPW BizOps with coding and click Import EMC Leads. Now I've already imported this file. This file actually contains 18,999 leads. I cut it down to a couple hundred just for training purposes. So yours will say imported success here. Once this process is done, a little window will pop up and say, congratulations, your leads are ready to go. And that's it, folks. Your new lead files are imported, and you can go about and resume your daily routine. So you see it's finished importing those leads. I'll just go ahead and close this and close my Nexus email client, and I can click the red radio tower button and resume my daily mailings. Remember, if you ever forget, we do have this daily routine training site. If you click on the coffee cup icon, it will take you to our daily routine training site, which has a video which explains what your daily routine is to get your leads out, going into your inbox, processing it, and then calling your click-throughs in FIDO. So if you have any questions, folks, you can always come to our live training webinars or send an email to Nate at MyProvenWay.com or Troy at MyProvenWay.com. Thanks.